it's Michelle from the Scattered Scrapper. Welcome to my channel. Today is Scrap-O-WEEN Day 20, and I cannot believe that we are 20 days into October already. It is also Spooky Pocket Wednesday, so I've got my pictures all arranged in their configuration of where they're going to go in their pockets. And I've got my cards out and my embellishments out, so let's get started. The first thing I'm going to do is go through the cards and pick out the ones that I need to go with my pictures. And right off the bat, I picked this little pumpkin paper. I think it's so cute. I think about using that black with the white polka dot, but I like the pumpkins better. And I am looking for one to go behind this picture of these books. And I like this one that I picked out instead of the other because it has space for me to write. Now, these pictures of us with the Snapchat filters are a little bit too narrow for the pocket, so I still need to put something behind them. So I pick out some cards, and for the one on the far right, I picked that orange one. I really like the orange with the color of the photo. And then I just picked actually a little cut-off scrap piece of black and orange paper for us with the pumpkin crowns, and then a black and white picture or card to go with our skeleton faces. So here, I'm just going to attach these down. I'm not going to trim them down anymore. I'm just going to leave them the size that they are. And I really like how this one basically fits just perfect as a border. I really like that one. And now that I have those put down, I'm going to go through these stickers. Now, for those of you that do pocket scrapping or Project Life or any kind of scrapbooking like that, do you use a whole bunch of different products, or do you find yourself kind of stuck with one? Or not really stuck, but one is just kind of hit that groove and it's really working, so you stick with it. Sometimes that happens to me. Sometimes I pull out a whole bunch of stuff, but this time I actually pretty much just stick with these stickers that I got from DCWV. And they're just going to, or I just feel like they work perfectly for all of my pictures for this spread. So I don't really use much else. I just go through these stickers, and I really like the wide variety that they have. And there's bigger ones and there's little ones. The only thing I don't have a lot of are labels. I need to get me some more labels. These are from Ellie Studio, and I think they're the jewel pack. I need to get some more because I'm running out. So here I'm just going to put a label here so I can write just a little bit about my daughter and me playing with the Snapchat filters. And I just talk about how much fun we had playing with them. So I just put these little pumpkins down and write my journaling down. And now this picture here is a picture of the 3 scary stories to tell in the dark. And my husband last year surprised me by ordering all 3 of these books and, having them shipped. And I wasn't expecting it. I didn't even know he had done it, but he knows that I like having books for the holidays out because I have a lot of Christmas related books that I set out around the house at Christmas time, and I've got a few Halloween related books, and he got these, and I was just so surprised that he even thought of me and noticed that I did something like that, and he got these books to help grow my collection. So I just write a little bit about that, and then I'm going to use these stickers, and I really wanted to use this spider that's hanging down, but since I had already written my journaling, I have to find stickers that will fit. So I finally find these little trees, and I go ahead and put them on. And that one was too big, so it was covering up some of my journaling. And on this particular one, there's these teeny tiny spiders and little pumpkins. So I put down these little bitty spiders and the little jack-o'-lantern. And you thought I was going to go to that next picture, didn't you? But no, I hop around. I'm going to tape these two pictures back together. I shouldn't have cut them apart. They actually came together when I printed out the pictures, but I wasn't sure how I was going to put my pictures into the pockets at first. So when I get my pictures, I just cut them all apart, and then I go to put them into the pockets. But in this case, these two ended up in the same place, so I just needed to put them back together. And I just used some old washi tape that I don't really like too much, so I figure it can be used in the background for support. So this is a picture of my daughter laying out on the couch because she is pooped, because the picture next to her is all of our furniture in the living room piled up on one side of the room. Because what was happening at this time was we were getting new hardwood floors put in. We have needed new floors basically since we moved into our house. But you know how it goes. You buy a house, you're in it for 10 years, and it's like, okay, are we going to do something? So 10 years later, we finally get a new floor, and I was so excited. And here, I started to journal. I had already put some things down, and I started to journal, and I remembered that little spider hanging down, so I snuck him on there. And then I'll finish up my journaling. And I just say that she's pooped because she helped me move all that furniture over and the boxes over so that the men who were installing our floor could come back the next day and just get right to it. And they didn't have to move anything. And that really helped with the price of installation as well. And there's some more of those little spiders that I put on there. And this picture here that is going beside the journal card that I just pulled down is a picture of our, well, it's the formal living room that we actually use kind of like a den. And it's a picture of one of the guys working, putting the flooring in. And I could not get over how different the house looked. Just that little bitty difference. But here I'm using this sticker, kind of like a washi strip. And I'm just putting it along the top. And the card says big changes around here. And boy, let me tell you, new floor is a big change. We just did the first floor, and now it's like, well, we jokingly say in another 10 years we'll get the upstairs done. So here I'm going to do a little scene at the bottom, and I want to put a house, one of these little haunted houses, but these orange and black ones are a little too big. But I remember there are smaller ones. There they are. They are a shiny purple and orange. So I put that down, and then I'm going to build just a little scene with a tree without its leaves and another little pumpkin. And on top of that star strip up at the top, I put a pumpkin that says "Booyah," because I was like, yeah, we've got our new floor being put in. We were really excited about that floor. I'm actually still excited about that floor even today. And we've had it for a year. Oh my gosh, it's been a year. It's only been a year. It feels like it's been there forever now. It's old news. So here I'm just going to stick these two together, and I'm okay with the fact that my picture's just slightly smaller than the journal card. It doesn't bother me. And here again, I'm going to stick these two together. I can't remember. I don't think these two were attached. I think they just ended up in the same pocket together. So, oh, I found a little tree. I thought, oh, did a tree pop off of one of my cards? But it didn't. It was just hanging around with these other stickers, so I just stuck it down. I'm sure I'll find a home for it at some point. So now I'm thinking this card here, this picture is a screenshot I got of my daughter's Snapchat when she got a job at the spirit store. Yes, we love the spirit store. We can't wait for the spirit store to come around because we know that spooky time is coming. And she actually got a job there last year and was so excited. So here I'm just going to use this big black label to write a little bit about her getting the job at the spirit store and being so excited about it, and me being excited for her. And this little picture that she made has got these cute little skeletons on it and some ghosties on it. And she just had written on there that she was starting her first day at the new job at the spirit store. And now I'm going to put these dancing skeletons to go with her little skeletons that were that's on her picture, her little photo there. And of course I have to put a pumpkin. I'm just all about the jack-o'-lanterns this year. I don't know what it is, but I'm just loving the jack-o'-lanterns this year. And then I find this little word sticker on or from the Tim Holtz Halloween little words, and it just says public notices. So I was like, oh, that'll work really well. And the last thing I'm going to put on here is this little hearse where it's like she's off to work. And I actually have now come back to that last Snapchat filter of me, and I'm just putting these little skeletons and ghosts dancing across the top. And then the last thing I'm going to do is put a label in the bottom right hand corner of the bottom right hand picture. There it goes. I'm going to put that on there and just talk about it's nice to see the linoleum coming up off of the floor in the kitchen. And I'm going to decorate it with a little puffy ghost and another pumpkin and the rest of those teeny tiny little spiders. I've gotten ahead of myself. Where? I'm going to grab those little puffy ghosts here in just a second. I put one up there at the top right hand too, above my daughter being exhausted on the couch. And then, let's see, those teeny tiny little spiders are with all those little pumpkins. So there, I was wanting to put the candy bucket, but it was too big and I would have covered up my little bit of journaling there. And this has the little spiders on it, and I think I've used all the teeny tiny spiders. And I think that is going to do it. Thank y'all so much for watching. I hope you have enjoyed Spooky Pocket Wednesday. And I hope you're enjoying your October. It is getting very close to Halloween. And here's some close-ups. And hopefully I will see you tomorrow for Halloween Throwback Thursday. And we'll scrapbook some old Halloween pictures. Bye-bye.